Welcome to Level Review, where we critique and analyze levels from classic Nintendo games. We're not here to review the entire game. Instead, each video will focus on a single level. We want to break down what makes an individual level fun or memorable. What makes it stick out in our minds years later. Whether that be good memories, or not so good. But today, I want to talk to you about a game whose level design will physically make you weep. It'll make you look at other games with disgust, and make you think this is the only game for you. That game, of course, is Banjo Kazooie. Over the next couple months, we'll be breaking down each level of this fantastic game. But for today, let's start at the beginning. Let's take a look at where one of gaming's most iconic duos began their journey. No, fuck, oh my god no. The level I'm of course talking about is the magnificent, the majestic, and some might say, mediocre, Mumbo's Mountain. Okay, let's start with the basics. At its core, Banjo Kazooie is a 3D platformer, specifically, a collectathon, which basically means, as the player, you're going to be collecting a lot of shit. In Banjo Kazooie, that shit includes jiggies, notes, jingos, and honeycomb pieces. Now, for a collectathon to be great, it has to present you with interesting ways to obtain these collectibles, in a setting that's fun to explore. And Banjo Kazooie does just that. It has levels that may do this better than any 3D platformer. Levels that are filled with a childlike wonder, that will make the player question their very existence by the end. However, Mumbo's Mountain is not one of those levels. The only thing that Mumbo's Mountain makes me question is whether or not to pull the trigger. Okay, maybe that was a little harsh, but Mumbo's Mountain at its core is bland and uninspired. I'll go into why I think that is, but first, let's do a quick overview of the level. So, like every other Banjo Kazooie level, Mumbo's Mountain has 10 jiggies, 100 notes, and 5 jingos to collect. These can be found in Mumbo Mountain's many locations, like Termite Hill, the mountain hillside, outside Mumbo's skull, this Stonehenge impersonation, and the tree where this dickhead hangs out. Honestly, this monkey can suck a banana-sized dick. I cannot tell you how many times he killed my ass as an 8-year-old. Okay, so now you've seen the many locales of Mumbo's Mountain. Next, let's check out the jiggies. You have this one in Mumbo's skull's eye socket, this one from busting up this hut, this one sitting atop a pedestal, one from getting all the jingos, one for completing Fucknuts orange minigame, another one for feeding a chimp an orange, another one for shooting Fucknuts in, well, the nuts, one sitting atop this hillside ledge, one from this totem pole minigame, and the last is atop this termite hill that you have to scale. So, I don't know if you noticed, but 3 out of the 10 jiggies in this level you can get by literally just walking up and grabbing them. You don't have to do anything. You just walk right up and grab them. And this right here is my main issue with Mumbo's Mountain. It's just too easy. You can 100% this entire level in under 30 minutes on your first playthrough. It's the definition of a cakewalk. And I know what you're gonna say. It's the game's first level. It's supposed to be easy. It's supposed to teach players how to play the game. And to that I say, there's easy. And then there's Mumbo's Mountain, baby's first platformer easy. Take the first level of Mario 64 for example. Nobody would describe Bob on Battlefield as a hard level. It's honestly pretty easy as well, but it's still fun. Let's look at the level's first star, Big Bob on the summit, so I can show you. To get this star, you have to run past this horrifying chain chomp, through this pit, up a mountain that's dropping iron balls on your ass, and then you have to defeat a boss at the top. All this just for the first star of the game. Compare this now to the jiggy that most players get first in Mumbo Mountain. You walk up the hillside, get to the skull, backflip, and you're done. There's virtually no obstacle in your way here. It's honestly quite lazy. And I get it, the purpose of the first level is to teach the player the mechanics of the game, and to give them an idea on how the game is supposed to work. The problem with Mumbo's Mountain though, is that it's at odds with this very philosophy. It teaches you can just stumble into jiggies just lying around and grab them, without any pushback. Which honestly, just isn't true. Every other jiggy in the game requires some kind of exploration or challenge to be conquered. But no, Mumbo's Mountain insists on treating you like Helen Keller playing your first 3D platformer. So, even though Mumbo's Mountain is insultingly easy, it fails to teach you how the game is going to be played going forward. But that's not even the worst part. This level, Mumbo's Mountain, has been hiding a dark secret. A secret so dark, so insidious, that it would shake the very core of society if it was ever uttered. And that secret is that Mumbo's Mountain isn't even a fucking mountain! The level should be called Mumbo's Slight Incline. Like, look at this and tell me that this is a mountain. You can scale this puppy in like 5 seconds. I don't know about you, but any mountain you can climb in 5 seconds isn't a mountain. It's a hill. And I bet you Mumbo's like going to parties and shit and like telling everybody he lives on a mountain. Mumbo's totally that guy who says he works at a university and implies that he's a professor when he's really just a janitor. And don't even try to pin it on the limitations of the N64. There are plenty of games that did mountains way better on the system, like Ocarina of Time or Mystical Ninja. Okay, I went a little off the rails there. Honestly though, I really don't hate the level that much. It actually does have some redeeming qualities. Like the totem pole minigame is pretty fun, smashing these huts is satisfying, shooting an egg straight down Monkey Futt's urethra is always great, and climbing the termite mound is awesome. Damn, I haven't even talked about the transformations yet. So, in every level, Mumbo will transform the player character into some kind of creature that pertains to the level's theme. In Freeze Easy Peak, it's a walrus. In TikTok Woods, it's a bee. In Mumbo's Mountain, it's a fucking termite. Because this level has no cohesive theme at all. Like, it's on a mountain. There's a monkey on a tree, a bowl, ancient ruins, tiki hut, and the transformation is a termite. It's just a mess. And just as you would expect, the termite is just as pathetic as it sounds. It has no means of attack, and its special ability is being able to climb up steep slopes. That's it. That's all it could do. You really only need it for one Jiggy, and that's it. It's honestly fitting though. A tire fire transformation for a tire fire level. Honestly, this review came out way harsher than I thought it would. Compared to levels in most 3D platformers, Mumbo's Mountain is not a bad level at all. The problem is, when you compare it to levels in a game as good as Banjo Kazooie, it sticks out like a sore thumb. Most of the Jiggy challenges in the level are far too easy and border on the line of lazy. They also do a poor job at teaching new players what they can expect from the game going forward. There are some fun elements to the level, but the whole experience is brought down by a lack of cohesive theme and interesting areas to explore. It's not great, but it's not horrible either. That's why I'm hitting Mumbo's Mountain with a C rating. Also, it's not a fucking mountain! Oh, and yeah, the music kinda slaps too.